What's going on, good people? Welcome back to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast.
Real quick, I want to tell Casey, just a quick reminder for Casey, because I know, he getting old. He forgetful. 11:27 is not 11 o'clock. I'm just saying. Just so he knows, because I know what it is. He's gonna be in New Orleans. It's gonna be in just in time. So he was just confused. He was trying to get himself prepared. But 11:27 is not 11 o'clock. Just so you know. Because Justin gonna show up in his time too to this video, obviously. Because
the only podcast that is always an instant classic, and Justin truly an instant classic. We're gonna do the our NXT review for tonight, which is gonna be real quick because it was a typical go home show, and then get into our predictions for TakeOver New Orleans. I'm gonna be there, so I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. But let's get into the show. I didn't write too much about I didn't get too into detail on it because, like I said, it was a typical go home show. But opened up with AOP versus Strong and Dunn for the Dusty final. Before I was talking to Brandon and DJ Justin ain't here. I would have talked to Justin, but wait, Justin, where you at? No, Justin, where you just you probably watching. I was talking to DJ and Brandon before we went live, and I said that I looked on Wikipedia just to see the card for, and DJ went bye-bye. I went to go look at the card for the show just to kind of see how many matches there were going to be because I wasn't sure. And this match was ruined for me because I looked on Wikipedia. Don't do it.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do. Just do not look at any kind of spoilers or anything like that because they tape these shows they tape them like a 3-week block.
Yeah. Don't ever look on Wikipedia. But it actually, unlike most spoilers, it actually made me want to watch this match because I wanted to see the twist at the end, because now I'll just get into it. It's going to be Undisputed Era versus the Authors of Pain versus Roger Strong and Pete Dunne in a triple threat tag team match for the NXT titles. So basically, did I say that right? Undisputed? Yeah, I did. Basically, Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly came down towards the end of the match and caused a disqualification, trying to make it so they wouldn't have to defend their titles. But William Regal won't have none of that. He won't have none of that. So he made it a triple threat match. So it's going to be Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole defending the tag team titles because Bobby Fish is unfortunately injured, which kind of sucks. But that's going to be interesting because that'll mean that Adam Cole has 2 matches, one of which is a ladder match. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, he's pulling double duty.
Yeah, which people always are like, oh my God, that's so amazing. But guys do that on the indies all the time.
Yeah, but I'll tell you that should be fun.
Yeah,
I'm a little surprised AOP's still on the NXT roster.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna bring him up after Mania.
Yeah,
they almost can't not. What more do you have for them to do in NXT? I mean, unless you really are waiting for War Machine to debut, which I'm surprised they haven't. What more do you have for AOP to do on NXT? There's really nothing. DJ, thoughts on the opening tag team match, the finals of the finals of the Dusty?
Yeah, I thought it was a good match. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the match. I was surprised that it was the first match because the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic has all this hoopla. They did a whole freaking pay-per-view on it last year, and or the year before, whatever. And now it's starting just a regular weekly go home show to NXT. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
they
that
didn't
was
really do a good job building it up.
yeah. That was kind of weird. But other than that, like I thought the match was good. I love Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne together. Like they're like your. I hate to say this because I think it makes it sound bad, but I'm gonna say it anyway. They sound like they feel like a typical indie team, but they're like exciting to watch, right? And the reason I say that is because they don't team together. So I feel like, but anyway, good match though. I enjoyed it. I feel like ALP looked good in this match as well. So other than that, like I mean, I just thought it was a good match. Um, and I'm excited for the triple threat uh match we got coming up at Takeover. So that'll be interesting. And I was wondering how they were going to do that. Considering like we already knew the news about Bobby Fish, but at the same time, I was wondering how they were going to do the triple threat aspect. Like, was it just going to be O'Reilly by himself? Was it and obviously William Regal cleared that up later. So, but other than that, good match. Justin said he didn't get an invite because he don't understand logic. But anyway, sorry.
Bro, I sent it to the group that you in, Justin. Like, bro. Anyway, so they had a video package basically on the ladder match coming up, and Nigel was talking about the ladder match and how the new North American Championship and how they were going to have the best of the U.S., Canada, and Mexico, and I was like, wait a minute. Ain't nobody from Mexico in this match, so why would you even say that? Like, I don't even think anyone from Canada in this match. I don't think anyone. I don't know, but can someone clear something up for me? If they're talking about the best of North America competing in this match, what part of Scotland is North America in again? I need to know. I need to know. Because I mean, I ain't seen it on a map. Like, did it change? Did it move? Like, what part? Where that though?
I think Scotland drifted. It drifted over this way.
You said that.
It started drifting over towards North America. So they said, "Oh hell, let's just put Scotland in here."
You said that, and I'm like, wait, what? No, what? Any thoughts on the video package for the ladder match? Ricochet, he said he make this look good, and I was like, yeah, you do, yeah. Boy.
I like the video package. I like that everybody had their own little thing in it.
Yeah.
Like that was cool. I think that's what made that's what put this video package over the top. Was the fact that like everybody had their own little shtick in it. Their own little thing in their own little way too. Like it wasn't like I'm the Velveteen Dream, like in like this generic way or something. Like he was doing his own thing and the way he does it. EC3 was in his glorious mansion or whatever. So like I liked it. Like that's what I was. That's what made this video package really good. Was everybody had their own little kind of their own little way of doing their promo inside of it.
Yeah. And then we had Kairi Sane versus Vanessa Bone.
Don't you love her? I heard you like that's your favorite.
Bruh, if anyone thought Vanessa Bone was gonna win this match, you were special kind of stupid. Like, at least I don't think they mentioned that she was a cheerleader in this one. I don't think they mentioned that.
You didn't notice that from her entrance already? Like,
they still didn't mention that she was made of plastic. But I'm just saying she was there. I'm just saying ain't nobody want to talk about that. I'm just saying. Thoughts on the Jabba match?
It was a Jabba match, Kairi Sane, still greatest elbow of all time. I don't care what anybody says. Facts are facts.
Oh yeah, and this is coming from a Macho Man fan, the biggest Macho Man Randy Savage fan ever. But her elbow drop is better.
It's not.
See,
It is really
facts are facts, son.
Nah,
Telling you,
It
it's
is
the best.
really good.
It's the greatest of all time, bro. It's the greatest. And it's funny
it's a
because
lot
people
better than
don't want to
CM
say it
Punk's
because
elbow.
that's how it works.
It's a lot
That's
better
how
than
it works.
CM Punk's elbow drop. Do you remember his elbow drop? It looked like he was just flailing. Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's.
But what about that JB crossbody though? That JB crossbody, greatest dive of all time, people. Nah, hold up. That one before that one. Then
what about that Ivory suicide dive though?
yeah, the Ivory suicide dive was before that one, and then we got the JB thing.
But then we had an interview with Lacey Evans. I don't know what it was about this, but I could not stop laughing. I don't know if it was the over the top interviewers like Lacey, what about this? What about that? I was like, I couldn't stop. Something about this, I couldn't stop laughing. It was hilarious. Thoughts on Lacey Evans segment with interview thingy thing?
I liked it. I like her character, but I'm waiting for that consistent push though. Like is this gonna matter or is this gonna be? So this is my thing, and I know they're not gonna add a match on Takeover. So is this just gonna be one of those matches that they do at Takeover, but they don't run into the next week that I'm not gonna care about?
Yeah,
because that's my whole issue. Like they're pushing her, but not at the same time.
That's an epidemic in WWE. I mean, and not just NXT, but WWE. Just inconsistent pushes.
yeah,
Inconsistent storylines. It even trickles down to NXT.
yeah. I don't know. Hopefully, I mean, she's supposedly in that new faction that they debuted or whatever, but I don't know when that's gonna start. Anyway, we had a Aleister Black, bro. Bro, was this man naked sitting there like that?
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, wait a minute, where the man clothes at though?
I was like, this ain't PG at all.
I was gonna say, he had the Randy Orton rule. He had the Randy Orton no pants.
I love me some Aleister Black, I do, but I was uncomfortable. I was thoroughly uncomfortable. DJ,
Well, apparently he was very comfortable.
He was sitting there. He was just sitting there like, DJ, talk about this. I don't know what to say.
Although these video packages were sometimes confusing, like this one, I still think they did a good job portraying both sides, and both sides in an equal manner too. Like that like a lot of times, like you get video packages, and it's like it's so one sided. It's so like, oh, this guy, like the underdog's gonna win, the underdog, or whatever. But like tonight, like it really felt like they did a good job of portraying both sides equally, where it's like we don't know how it's gonna go. I think they did a good job, and like with every video package, it felt like at least the first two, it felt like everybody did their own thing, which is something that we talk about all the time with wrestling that we don't get enough. Everybody kind of doing their own thing in their own way. So I like it.
Yeah. Instead of having guys like out on a conveyor belt and just doing the same thing and just not being an individual, being just like a part of the crowd or being just the same old, or the SOS, same old shit. And it just gets really old and stuff. And it's nice to have originality and have a different characters. And that's one thing NXT's been good at, but sometimes NXT falls into that trap as well.
Yeah. DJ, will you stop coming in and out?
Sorry, I was trying to get back on my computer.
This man, yeah. Anyway, we had the main events. We had Lars Sullivan versus Killian Dane. I kind of wish they had held this match until after TakeOver. I think, obviously they had the beginning of this feud with the number one contenders match back a couple months ago. But I think if they had waited until after TakeOver, they could have, had something happen between the two during the ladder match and have that escalate this feud even more and then have this match. For me, it felt out of place being before TakeOver. I don't know if you guys feel the same. I do. But it was definitely a good match. You got two powerhouses going at it. It does end with Velveteen Dream coming out.
Yeah, that Velveteen Dream coming
that's DJ's boy.
Okay, I was confused though because they was both laid out on the floor, and he goes up to the top. What was he gonna do? What was this man gonna do at the top rope? They was both.
You got to check the ambiance in the room, man.
He don't need to go to the top rope to get the ambiance. I'm just saying. And then basically this was the typical, everyone in the main event or whatever comes out and does the face off. And Ricochet stole the show. He come out, he run out, he do the flip off the middle rope, and
no. That won't even the part that got everybody. It was that stupid run he did to when he first came out. Like, what was he doing? Like, what?
It wasn't the run. It was the awesome pose at the end, and then he looks around and
he always does that.
What?
He always does that. He never runs like that. What in the world are they doing to this man?
I told you it was they new boots. He not used to them yet. He just wearing the new boots. It's
speaking of, I just figured it out. I'm trying to get Justin into the video because this man. Anyway, you know what it is? The man got to go get his computer, and his computer is all the way through Narnia. That's what's taking so long. I knew it. I had a feeling.
Is that why Ricochet ran like that though?
I think that's what it was. He was coming from Narnia, and it was a little cold. It was a little cold.
Okay. I know. I see. But that was or any thoughts on the main event before we move on to the predictions?
The one thing I liked about it, first off, just a quick thing, because I know I love Lars' entrance, but I think they need to do something different with the camera at the end, because I don't know why, but it's just weird me seeing the silhouette of him and then me seeing his face. I'm just saying it's weird. So what they need to do the silhouette aspect of life, and they need to pivot around. That's what they need to do. That's what's missing. They ain't doing no pivots. I need some pivots. Because I don't like seeing that man's face like that. Like it's scurry. It's a scurry thing. But the match was pretty good.
Look who decided to show up.
Right. I mean, it's about time.
Justin,
I was watching the video the whole time.
Nice to see you, buddy.
Because I was just waiting for you guys to get the review done with them. Yeah.
But anyway, the one thing about the match that I liked is that it was short and that it was stopped prematurely. So then you can have this feud later, because neither one of these guys can win this title. So you have this feud later, afterwards. So I think that was a good move.
Yeah. So moving on, we get into the predictions for NXT TakeOver New Orleans, and I'm going to read this card as it is shown on Wikipedia, and it does not sound right at all to me. Because either the match at either ends doesn't seem like it should begin this show. But apparently, match number 1, and this is from Wikipedia, match number 1 is the NXT Championship match.
No, that thing's way off.
Okay, if you want to go the other way, match number 1 is Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh no, good God, that's the co-main event at least.
Exactly. Somebody screwed up this. Whatever. I'm gonna go from the bottom then. Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa, the unsanctioned match. If Gargano wins, he will be reinstated to NXT. If Ciampa wins, Gargano will be banned from NXT. I really am not sure on this match. I want to say Gargano wins, and is reinstated in NXT because I don't think they're going to push him up to the main roster yet. I think they're going to continue this feud between him and Tommaso because we've been waiting for it for so long, and I don't think this is just going to be one match and it's done. So I'm going to go with Johnny, but either way, it's going to be a really good match. DJ. DJ.
So I had to go put the girl in the bed.
You ain't got to.
Shut up. I hate you so much. 2 days. No comment. Anyway. I can play that game. Two can play this game. Anyway. But I'm excited for this match. Johnny and Tommaso. I'm assuming is what you were talking about.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for this. This is probably one of the matches that I'm the most excited for. This feud has been amazing, and this feud has been like brewing for so long. Like sometimes, like although injuries are bad, sometimes injuries are like some of the best things that can happen as far as building a feud. Because this feud has been really good, and I think it's been because we've had to wait on it. We've had to we've been like, when is he coming back? When is Tommaso coming back? When is Johnny coming back? And then even when Johnny came back and he was kind of doing his whole, I got to get back to being me. I got to get back to being me thing. They still reminded you of the Tommaso thing. So that's what I really loved about this feud. They did a good job with the video package that showed tonight on NXT too, with this one, especially like just telling this story. Telling the story of them being friends and all the pictures and everything, that just like adds to it. But what's awesome with this feud too is Tommaso doesn't change very much, like as far as like his look, but like face to heel, he looks like a totally different person at the same time. Like his demeanor, and it's so believable. Like you look at him when he was with Johnny, he was all happy-go-lucky, and then after he was done, and this is my moment type of Tommaso, like you can just see it in his face. He's just like, no way. But I'm loving this feud so far. I kind of hope that Tommaso wins because I think Tommaso's better anyway. But I hope Tommaso wins just so they continue this feud. I want them to continue this feud some way. I know they could either way. Like I know they could do it either way. But I think it would be more interesting if they did something where Johnny lost and they still continued it. Yes.
But if Johnny loses, he's banned from NXT. So how that gonna work out?
Well, I mean, I said this yesterday. You just do the Cena route, and just show up the next night.
Yeah, I mean, like we said yesterday, do the Roman route. You're suspended and come back anyway. I mean, that gets you reinstated immediately. That's how that works.
That's how you get people reinstated. Or you could go the Ric Flair route, where Ric Flair had to retire in WCW, and he came back and was dressed as a woman and beat up Macho Man, and then he got reinstated like a couple days later. So you could have that too. So
don't make me dress up like a woman.
We can see Tommaso dress up in drag, and he'll get reinstated. And
Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah, Tommaso. But I'm excited. This is going to be good. This is going to be really good. So who's next?
But I feel like either way, Tommaso doesn't, because like if Tommaso wins, then Johnny is banned. But if Tommaso loses, then Johnny stays. So like, it doesn't seem like nothing happens to Tommaso. Like what the hell?
You don't deserve nothing to happen to him. He's making this feud. Dang on it.
Well,
okay,
yeah. I mean,
new stipulation: if Johnny loses, Tommaso gets his ACL torn again.
No, I have to say this is the best built feud in all of not only NXT but WWE. It's been, and you brought up a good point, DJ. Any injury is terrible, but honestly, this injury might have been a blessing in disguise because it kept this feud going and it kept it brewing, and the crowd never forgot about it.
You know what it is? This is Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn when they were in NXT with more build.
Yeah, and it
Because
builds and
it's the
builds.
same story.
Yeah, it brews and brews and brews, and then when we get the payoff, it's going to be very, 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 very cool. And it's one of those matches, especially being unsanctioned. So that means it's going to be basically a street fight. And one of the best unsanctioned matches I can remember in WWE was Shawn Michaels' first match back from his back injury against Triple H at SummerSlam '02. And you could go that route and have, Gargano win a close match with Tommaso, and then Tommaso hits Gargano with a chair, just does something heinous afterwards to try to put him on the shelf.
And I think
you could do something like that.
And I think also what makes matches like that so great, the sort of unsanctioned match with Triple H and Shawn Michaels, this unsanctioned match, even the matches with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, is the fact that they are, actual friends in real life, like best friends in real life. So they know how to do a match together. They know, what's going to work, what's not going to work. I think that adds that much more to the match and is going to make it that much better. We going to move on to a new fella. I don't know if anyone knows this guy. He's not on the show very often. He had a New Year's resolution. He did. He said he was going to show up to every show. He didn't.
I've been busy, bro. I got a life. I got kids. No, I'm just
pick the match. Just pick the.
This is hard. Even though I haven't been staying caught up with wrestling lately,
wow,
I still been watching reviews and stuff. I've been watching y'all reviews. I've been watching. It sounds like this feud has been really good. It's gonna be hard to pick. I'm gonna say Johnny Gargano wins. Johnny Gargano wins.
Is it because he has a hot wife?
No, it's not because of that. Because he's a great wrestler.
Is it because of Kathy Kelly?
No.
Is it because of Charlie Caruso?
No.
Is it because of pictures that's surfaced on the internet of Charlie Caruso?
What?
By the way, NXT opened with Charlie Caruso, and I didn't know how to feel. I had all the feels, and they was anyway. Brandon,
okay.
Y'all didn't see that picture on Instagram.
I saw it.
Yeah, well, girl.
I was gonna say I still like Kathy Kelly better.
Nope.
Kathy Kelly's better.
Nope. Charlie Caruso won.
Kathy Kelly versus Charlie Caruso.
I'd take Kathy Kelly.
Nope.
I'd take her. She's something. She's something. But I guess I'm the last one, right? What, the pick?
Yes.
Okay, we got 2 for Gargano and then 1 for Ciampa, and this one I think could go either way because it really, logically it makes sense for Gargano to get the win after everything he's been through and all the stuff that has happened to him. I still think that that match between Gargano and Cien Almas was awesome. I had one pet peeve though. I think that match should have ended with Ciampa costing Gargano the match, costing him the championship. Instead of him coming out at the end and hitting him with the crutch, I think he should have been the one who cost him the belt. I think that would have made more sense in this story for him to cost him, like him be inches away from winning the NXT championship, and it's ripped away from him by the guy who stabbed him in the back. Guy who was supposed to be his brother, supposed to be his tag partner, and he stabbed him in the back. It's honestly, it's the most simple story in the world in wrestling. Have a wrong tag team partner, a wronged friend. And honestly, I mean, I'd be disappointed if Gargano lost, but I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm going to say, I think it can go either way. This is a tough one. This one probably might be wrong. But I'm going to say Johnny Wrestling gets the W. I think he gets the W and he gets his revenge.
All right. Moving on, we got the ladder match for the inaugural NXT North American Championship featuring Scotland because, Scotland's in North America now. So
yeah, it
drifted.
It drifted away.
It drifted far. Like, it went.
Come on, guys. Trump bought it. Trump made the purchase.
He probably did. We got Adam Cole versus EC3 versus Killian Dane versus Lars Sullivan versus Velveteen versus the new NXT North American champion.
You missed one. The Velveteen Dream, baby. You missed one. So I couldn't hear it.
Velveteen Dream.
I couldn't hear it. So
yeah.
Ricochet, baby.
So you have Ricochet winning this match.
I have Ricochet winning all these matches. Like
all the matches.
He's in every match.
All the titles.
He's just going to come in and win every title in one night. That's what's going to
He's going to unify all the belts.
Exactly.
That's what I do. Like, with my, my football stuff, like I'll pick up my division. That's kind of like what I do.
Yeah, so you have to pick outside your division and then you pick
in your division. Yeah, that's kind of
the scheme of things. I get it. I understand. I'm going with the first ever North American champion, King Ricochet.
Speaking of football, Casey, I don't think we've seen Justin since football season.
We haven't. I don't think we. Anyway, DJ.
There's only one man who can make this match an experience.
King Ricochet.
No. And I'm going with the Velveteen Dream, baby. He gonna win. He gonna be the champ. He got the definition in the abs now. Like, yeah, like they so defined. The man gonna get, and then he gonna win the title. He gonna get in the ring and do that weird thing where he lay down and throw his legs around. He gonna do that. You gonna do that? See, it's all about the mind, in the ladder match. About the climb, about the legs, ain't about none of that. It's all about the mind, not the line. The mind. It's all about the mind. Okay? So he's gonna get in the heads. He'll get in the head, baby. And then he's gonna win the title, baby. And this is on the same night that the American Dream, so the American Dream, the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic is gonna be crowned. So it's just academic that the Velveteen Dream, the predecessor to the American Dream, because that's why he's the Dream. He wins his title. It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen.
So
ambiance. I forgot the ambiance. It's
so leave a like on the video if you think it's weird that DJ is focusing so much on a man's abs. I'm just saying. It's a little bit weird to me.
I was gonna say.
When you talk about Ricochet, I don't want to hear it. The way you talk about Ricochet.
Listen. That is a beautiful man.
I think DJ might have a Vince McMahon body fetish that we don't know about. you get that meme of Vince McMahon at Stacy Keibler dancing on that table, those facial expressions of that dude who's doing the bicep poses.
Bernie, you're right. Every time I look at JoJo,
every time you look at Velveteen Dream's abs,
you look at this. And Tony Nese. Tony Nese. He does have some impressive abs. He does have some.
Okay, so you can say there's no issue.
Yeah, but what
anyway,
are we talking about again?
Anyway, Justin, prediction.
This is gonna be a great match. But I want to go with Ricochet to win.
Terrible.
It's gonna be Ricochet.
Nah.
Because he likes his scheme of things.
I like his scheme of things. I like his high flying. I like his moveset. I like everything from him. I mean everything. I like everything. What?
Like he's a beautiful man.
He's a beautiful man. Hey, do you still think the Usos smell good?
I do. They actually smell really good.
They do.
Speaking of weird things.
I think it's the shampoo that they use. It smells real good. I thought about asking them what they use, but like they was in a match, they were busy. I was going to ask them, but
You should ask them.
That sounds like something you would ask.
Yeah, ask them when you go to WrestleMania Access.
I mean, if I see them in Access, I'm gonna go up there and be like, "Yo, Jimmy J, what you use in your hair though?"
Yo, Jimmy J, you said Jimmy Johns.
Are you gonna know which one is Jimmy and which one is Jay? He's just gonna be like Jimmy J.
Yeah, I know. I would completely butcher that. I'd be like, "Oh, which one of you is Jay? Which one of you is Jimmy?" What's up?
Look at the tattoos. Look at that tattoo. Hey, cut your tattoo.
You gotta say. You just gotta be like, "Oops."
Have you ever seen that episode of The Office where Michael marks one of those Chinese women that he was dating on the arm? That's what I would do. When I found out which one was which, I would discreetly like mark one of them. But no, is it my turn now? I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we have 2 for Ricochet, 1 for Velveteen Dream, and you know what? DJ sold me. I got Velveteen Dream winning as well. We are tied 2-2. Velveteen Dream, he's the man. The crowd loves him. I think it's time to strap the damn rocket to this man. He is the future of WWE. That dude is great. Dude has got that character going so well.
This is why we keep this man around. This is why we keep this man around.
I'm surprised nobody picked EC3.
I thought about it. I did, but the Dream, baby, he in the match. So.
By the way, EC3, he still looks like Rory Magoo. He is really big. He is a very, very big man.
The man is carved out of stone, man. He's not a real person. This man is a statue.
And he's orange. He's very orange.
He's very orangey.
He's
orange.
He looks like Triple H if he was a little younger. He's a very
without the long hair though.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Now Triple H looks like a raisin.
I mean, he used to have long hair though.
Oh, speaking of hair, this is completely random, but did you guys see the travesty that Shawn Michaels cut his hair?
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
Oh my God, he cut his hair short.
See DJ's reaction.
He looks so weird.
DJ's about to cry.
Wait,
it killed much. That's about the same as if Bret Hart ever cut his hair. I probably would cry.
Yeah, I almost broke down earlier.
He looks even more bald than he did before.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, they on his Instagram page because his Instagram page ain't posted since 2014.
I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, I can see why he always wears that Crocodile Dundee hat all the time. he wears that cowboy hat that like frat girls in like Texas wear. I mean. Have you guys seen the picture yet? Are you guys?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I have not. I'm looking. Where that though?
Hold on. I'll pull it up for you guys.
It's really, really it's weird to see him with short hair. It took me a long time to get used to Triple H with short hair.
Oh God.
Yeah, tell me that doesn't look weird. The hell.
Who allowed him to do that?
I don't know.
His wife? I mean, his wife. Oh my God, I would divorce. If I was his wife, I would divorce him.
Well, I mean, all right. He has short hair. He's balding, and he's cross-eyed. He looks like a hobo.
Hobo.
Yeah, I mean, really, honestly, he's cross-eyed as a bat. I don't know if you guys have noticed that in the previous it's weird. It happened like not that long ago.
You see that kid behind? Did you see that kid behind him? He's like this. His face.
What is this?
Look good, God. Woo.
Good God Almighty.
He needs to go on that Chavo Guerrero just for men kick.
Yeah.
I think he's the Rogaine. He needs to be a new Rogaine spokesman.
He looks like the typical dad now. Like,
do you know what he looks like? He looks like freaking what's the guy's name? The guy from Breaking Bad, Bryan Cranston. He looks like Bryan Cranston with that hair. He oh my God, he looks like that, or he looks like the dude from the Green Mile, the guy with the mouse. he looks like that guy now.
anyway.
I'm sorry we've gotten off on a tangent about hair, but that I had to get you guys to look at that. That was unbelievable. That's a travesty.
Moving on.
That's a crime against our childhood.
Moving on. We got a triple threat tag team match for the NXT Championship or NXT Tag Team Championship. My bad. And that ugly statue of. Oh man. They use it for like 2 weeks and then everyone forgets about it. I'm just saying. Like, where that door?
It can't be as bad as the jockstrap trophy that are given at WrestleMania.
I still haven't seen that thing. I have to look that up.
Yeah, you definitely need to look at it. It's pretty bad.
We got the Undisputed Era, Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly defending against the Authors of Pain and Roddy and Pete Dunne. Oh, man. I feel like Undisputed Era somehow is going to retain. I don't see Authors of Pain winning again because I think they're going to go to the main roster. And I really don't see them putting the titles on Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne, as cool as that would be. I just don't see it happening. I got to go with the retain. DJ?
Yeah, I agree. I think before, we were like almost guaranteed new champions. And I think because they, obviously Adam Cole's not going to win the North American title now. And I think because they added them, they kind of, altered this match and added them back in. Well, they never technically took them out, but I would say that the Undisputed Era is going to find a way to win too. Because I don't see Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong winning the titles because I don't see Pete Dunne holding 2 titles. His mouth fame is so big. And 2, like you said, I don't see AOP winning either. So, but I'm almost curious. Does that mean the Undisputed Era wins the Dexterous Tag Team Classic? Because that's what the stipulation is.
Apparently. Justin?
Okay. It's kind of confusing. Like with the... hold on.
Just pick inside your division.
I'm going to go with the Undisputed Era to retain. I mean, it's the logic there. That's the reasonable pick. What?
Oh, the Boogie Woogie Man died.
What?
Oh, what?
Man was still wrestling.
What?
Oh, man. I love old Boogie Woogie Man.
Oh.
What?
That's terrible.
Justin, the other one doesn't know who the Boogie Woogie Man is.
I know, but like...
Hold on a second.
No, he told me to come to one time. I didn't. But he was hit by a truck.
Oh my gosh! Actually, Johnny Valiant is that's his brother.
Oh,
Boogie Woogie Man's brother.
What happened to Boogie Woogie Man still living? But Johnny, come on, no, not Johnny.
Johnny was a manager. He was Luscious Johnny V in the WWF back in like the.
What's the Boogie Woogie Man's actual name?
His actual name's Jimmy Valiant.
Jimmy, that's what it was.
Jimmy. Oh man, that's sad.
Brandon.
That is sad. But yeah, I have to agree with you guys. I really want Roddy and Pete Dunne to win, but I can see the Undisputed Era retaining the belts here. AOP most definitely is not going to win this match because I think they're getting called up either the night after WrestleMania or on the SmackDown after WrestleMania. I don't know. It depends on who needs the player who needs a tag team worse? I don't know which brand needs a tag team worse.
They
right
both
now.
need a tag team. Well,
They both really need.
I would
tag
say
teams.
Raw needs it more.
I don't know. SmackDown might need it more than that because
who the SmackDown have? They got the Bludgeon Brothers,
the Usos, and the New
The
Day. And that's
Usos.
pretty much it.
who does Raw have?
Hey,
Hey!
we have two excellent tag teams that they never use.
No, don't start that Ascension crap.
The Ascension and the Fashion Police.
They also have
Fabrice
and Shelton Benjamin.
Oh yeah, the thrown together tag team. Yeah, maybe Raw might need it more because Raw right now they just got a bunch of goobers as tag teams.
Goobers.
And I mean, really they do. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, they've made the Revival look like boobs, and then they've the Gallows Anderson. I think they're just there just because they're buddies with AJ Styles, and that's I don't know. It's kind of sad, but yeah, I think Undisputed Era retains. I'd like to see, like I said, Roddy and Pete Dunne win because I think that would be a pretty kick-ass tag team. But like you said, DJ, I don't see Pete Dunne having the UK Championship and the tag team championship at the same time. So, yeah.
I want to add one thing. I just want to add one thing, DJ. Okay, listen to this. Okay. Now Pete Dunne can put both towels in his mouth. Well, he wouldn't necessarily have.
What?
Cut me off. He wouldn't necessarily have both towels in his mouth. He could strap one at the bottom. Strap it on the bottom and have them connected, so they're kind of be both in his mouth. What? He's pretty tall. He's tall. No, I'm joking. He's pretty short. He's short. This man is short.
That was not a good idea, Justin.
That ain't a good idea. Or you could just put it around your shoulder. Wear it like a normal person wears it.
Nah, that ain't normal.
We're gonna move on from that one.
Or you can put that around his waist.
We got the NXT Women's Championship match. Ember Moon defending against Shayna Baszler. I really hope Shayna wins. I love Ember, but she is not doing very good in this role.
She's better at chasing the belt than actually having the belt.
Even like her promos are just,
They're very generic babyface.
Yeah, like
generic babyface. Just she has a great look. God, she has a great look.
I mean, she got a great.
You got that? What?
She got a great.
What are you about to say? What are you about to say, DJ?
No comment.
She got a great everything.
Yeah, I'm going with Shayna. DJ.
I'm also going with Shayna. I agree. Ember just hasn't been doing very much for me, and Shayna looks like she's about to take the world by storm. So I'm gonna go with Shayna.
Justin?
Shayna. I mean, I love you, Ember, but you I'm sorry, you just need to chase the title belt. Like if you're gonna do it, just chase it.
And
you want to chase it forever?
Are we gonna make it a clean sweep, Brandon?
Well, I'm gonna save the suspense. I'm not gonna save the suspense, so I'm gonna say, yeah, clean sweep. Shayna wins. Shayna Baszler era officially begins. I was surprised that she lost to Ember the first time back at the Royal Rumble weekend. So I think Shayna gets the belt. I think it should be a good match. Shayna really, honestly, she's taken to the WWE NXT style really, really fast, like almost like how Kurt Angle took to it really fast. She's done a really good job, and I'll tell you what, I've been very impressed with what I've seen from her, and I think that I think she gets the win. I think the thing is, there's only one problem. If she does win, who will she feud with?
Ooh,
probably Kairi Sane.
Probably Kairi Sane. I think eventually that is going to be the person who takes the belt off her. so they might hold off on that until maybe SummerSlam weekend or maybe Survivor Series weekend, because I think that's a big money match when that comes down the line, even though they have fought each other before for the Mae Young Classic Championship. So I think that rematch, and the fact that, I almost lost my train of thought. Shayna has revenge on her mind because she lost to Kyrie the first time. So you know that she'd want to beat her the second time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think there's a story there, and there's a good story here between Shayna and Ember, because Ember, she stole one, or she snatched victory out of the jaws of defeat the first time. So I think the second time, I think Shayna gets the W. I think she probably will either tap her out or maybe make her pass out.
Yeah.
Which I think would be good. I think a pass out, a valiant babyface just passing out and not tapping out, I think that'd be a good way to go.
Yeah. If Shayna wins, I kind of want her to. I want them to hold off on the Kyrie Sane thing, because I do want to see Shayna have a long title run. I want them to really push that. She's so dominant. She's such a badass that she runs NXT. I want them to push that as long as they can with her with the championship.
I agree.
And then have Asuka come back and Asuka trying to defeat her, but Asuka loses, and then Asuka ain't doing the best no more because he couldn't beat Shayna. And no reaction out of DJ because he loves Asuka.
Well, I was gonna say
nobody knows
Asuka.
It's Asuka.
Okay. Moving on to the
Asuka.
main event of the evening. We've got the NXT Championship match. Andrade Cien Almas with, Selena Vega. Oh, girl. Versus a man that we basically have seen naked.
You like him naked, though. I bet you do.
I'm going with the new NXT champion, Aleister Black. We're going to skip over DJ because he has some delusional thought that Andrade is going to retain and he's going to win. But let's just give him the benefit of the doubt. DJ?
When I said Andrade was going to beat Drew Galloway, I was right. I was right.
Justin, what's your pick?
So I'm going to say it again. He deserves it. The most underrated NXT, probably WWE superstar in the dang on company at this point. The man is good. Watch the man, Casey. Get out your stupid indie fan mind that they got to be in this big old indie. Screw you first off, because just because he didn't come from Ring of Honor, we can't like him, right? Screw you. Cien is gonna win. Right. And number one is gonna beat your boy Aleister Black, and you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be frustrated, and I'll be laughing again at you.
Are you going to TakeOver?
Andrade did come from the Indies. So
I know it came from the Indies, you damn it. Yeah. That's not your big name, Indy, you damn it. Not your big name, Indy. Yours. I'm speaking to you.
I'll get to it. Pointing at me, you point at Justin.
Pointing at you, Casey.
Cassie.
Well, Justin, if you had shown up for the video on time, you would have heard that I will be at TakeOver. But you didn't show up on time. So it was late, as usual. Late.
I didn't watch NXT yet, so that's why I was waiting.
But thoughts on or prediction on the match they are. The match they are.
Andrade did it.
That's why if you say Andrade, I'm gonna kick you out.
Oh, it's my turn? Okay. Oh man. I didn't even know it was my turn. Okay.
Is it Justin's turn? Is it Justin's turn?
Oh yeah, Casey, go back to Ring of Honor. Go back. That's what I was going to say. Ring of Honor. I'm going to go with Andrade Cien Almas. He's winning. DJ persuaded me. He persuaded me.
He understands, man. He understands. This man.
Brandon?
The leader said it best. He is the greatest NXT champion of all time, besides Neville. Of all time.
Bro,
Right.
Zelina says everything best. Like, Zelina could read the dictionary best.
Yeah. I mean, let's be real. Cien Almas was boring as all shit before she came along.
They didn't do anything with him.
Yeah. I mean, okay, Jerry Seinfeld. Okay. I'm gonna bring some sanity back into this because
Eric Young.
No, not
He's
Eric.
gonna cash his briefcase, his imaginary briefcase.
No. But Casey, I think it's time for us to school these two fools, thinking that Cien Almas is gonna retain the NXT Championship. It's Aleister Black's time.
It's not. Yeah, it is. Brandon, you're right. Brandon, like I agree. It is Aleister Black's time to lose.
He is not going to lose. He is going to win.
He's going to lose. And he's going to go back to Ring of Honor in PWG.
Hold up. Brandon, these fools, they right. It is time. It is Andrade's time to fade to black.
That's right.
I mean, Andrade is the only guy that has made Aleister Black look human. Aleister Black is just like a monster. Andrade beat that man so bad, he looked like he was just a normal human being. This man had to go get naked and go meditate.
The thing is, Andrade Cien Almas, he has been the champion for a while now. For almost, let's see, all the way back to SummerSlam weekend. So that is a little over 7 months. That's pretty good reign.
Exactly.
Better than people thought.
He deserves it.
He deserves it, but the thing is, Aleister Black is
black.
Future.
That's
a future superstar, a future WWE superstar, because he's got the look, and he's a big guy, so Vince is going to smooch all over him.
Big guy.
He's a big guy, so that Vince is going to love him because he loves his big men. And but he is going to win because this guy he's legit. I'm a very casual NXT fan, but when the first time I ever saw him, I was like, oh boy, this guy. He's an attention getter. He's an attention getter, and almost he has improved leaps and bounds since the first time I saw him in NXT when he was wearing the Jeff Jarrett.
By improved, you mean they actually, gave him a push?
Yeah, they gave him a push, but also he wore like Jeff Jarrett American male pants with the straps and the hat, and he changed his character, went heel. WWE, you might want to take notes from that. With the certain Samoan guy, maybe that might help. And it revitalized his career and made him a superstar.
Don't get me wrong. I love Aleister Black, but just not against Andrade Cien.
Do it,
Casey, I cannot wait till Saturday night when we do the review for this show, and we get to say, "I told you so." Aleister Black. The new NXT World Champion.
Nah, it's gonna be and still the NXT Champion, Andrade Cien Almas. How can you
keep this man around?
You know what? As soon as this match is over, when I am still in the arena, I'm gonna snap DJ and I'm gonna simply say, and new NXT champion, Aleister Black.
And then you're going to snap me, and you're going to send me you pointing to the WrestleMania scene.
Yeah.
Please send that to me. I'm going to add you on Snapchat so I can see that. I want to see this.
All right, I'll do it. I got you. But that is our predictions for NXT TakeOver New Orleans. It seems really short compared to like the WrestleMania, but I think
WrestleMania has like what 14 matches.
Yeah,
it's 5 hours.
And it's gonna be like 10 hours.
Yeah,
like
it's gonna be the whole day.
No. That's pretty much how long it feels like it was. I mean, these last few years feels like it was an eternity.
Casey, I was going to ask you, are you going to get hammered drunk during this thing because it's going to be so long?
I don't think I have that much money to buy all the alcohol.
I know. I was going to say it costs probably about $100 to
Let's go on Bourbon Street and buy this like big huge. Well, I mean, when I went to WrestleMania 30, man, I got this big huge thing. It was huge. They also had this fishbowl on Bourbon Street.
I was going to say, yeah, I'd just go hang out on Bourbon Street when Roman and Brock come in. Just walk out of the Superdome, go to Bourbon Street, go drink, go see you some boobies and stuff like that. And then Roman and Brock will sneak up the joint. People will boo them out of there. And you hear them turn the crowd noise down again. And
then Seth Rollins cashes in.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, Carmella's going to cash in. She's going to cash in and she's going to win the Universal Championship. Tell me that would be the greatest ending to a WrestleMania ever.
That would be the greatest.
She's the new Universal Champion.
I mean, they can't book themselves on the corner this time.
I bet you it'd been a better reaction if she cashed in the briefcase on Brock Lesnar than if Roman beat Brock. I mean, I honestly the whole and
you're just a bunch of Roman haters. Y'all just a bunch of Roman haters who don't understand the push. It's called a push, dang on it. Every push is pushing somebody down somebody's throat. You big dummies.
I don't hate Roman. I just hate the way they present him. They present him as an underdog.
Yes,
he's not a damn underdog.
He's a big dog.
He's a big dog. He's Rock's
He's a big
cousin.
Dog.
That they always tell us that he is Samoan. He is Samoan the Inoue or whatever the hell the name of that damn family is with Rikishi and Usos and all those dudes. So I mean, they're all related to each other except Samoa Joe.
It's not Samoa Joe because he ain't Samoan. He ain't Samoan.
Yeah, he's just a Samoan named Joe.
He just
Samoan named Joe.
Samoan named
How
Joe.
did we get off on this tangent? How did we do this?
I think he is literally the only Samoan in professional wrestling that is not related to The Rock.
Well, they all say they're related to each other, but they're really not that closely related to each other. They're all like cousins, like distant cousins.
Yeah.
I guess everybody in Samoa or wherever that is, whatever country that is.
I used to think I used to think Haku was related to all of them, but he's from Tonga, so I guess.
Well, whatever country that is. So that whole country, they're all cousins. They're all cousins. They all know each other.
Well, isn't Nia Jax related? To
yeah,
Roman
she's
Reigns?
related. Is it Tamina?
Yeah.
Tamina, that's Jimmy Snuka's daughter. So yeah, I guess they are. Even though they're from the Fiji Islands, so they're.
But like I said, everybody on the island or whatever that is, I don't know my history, my geography.
Oh, God.
I don't know much about
You're sounding me Miley.
I don't know my geography. I mean, where's
A new, less cute Miley. Oh, Lord.
where is? Wait, what did she ask one time? What did she ask one time? Where was What was it?
A lot of things, a lot of times.
Like I remember, I don't know.
Anyway, I think we're gonna end this video now because
before we get a geography lesson,
you guys not paying attention, and me and Brandon are the only ones right about the main event.
Yes, we are right. Aleister Black is going to be the next NXT champion, and DJ and Justin are going to look like fools on Saturday with egg on their face.
Nope. We're going to be right as usual.
You guys are going to be wrong. Wrong. Because on these prediction shows, I almost bat 1,000.
Well, you're going to bet less than that this time.
I bat 1,000, man.
Anyway, be sure to tune in to the reviews.
Prediction show. This is the review.
I mean, you could check out the prediction show after the reviews just to see, if we did it right, if we was right. But be sure to check out the reviews coming up this weekend, and hit that subscribe button. Hit it. It's right. It's there. I think it's there. I'm pretty sure it's there. Yeah, it's there. Is it there? It's there.
No, it's on the air side.
It's there.
Where your title belts at? Your title belts at? That's the whole point. You must have the title belts right there so you know which way it is.
Yeah, the title belt will be on this side. So it's there. Yeah, it's there.
It is?
But hit that or hit it down there. And go follow us on Twitter at ICW_podcast, where we need to start paying more attention to because Wrestling with the Unicorns followed us, so that means we made it. We made it. When Wrestling with the Unicorns follows you, you know you made it. But we will see you on the Flippity Dippity. Don't tell me you can't say that. Don't tell myself.
Boo.
Oh, you know what I forgot to say during this whole video, and I can't believe I forgot to say it because I'm sure our biggest fan is watching. I forgot to say, Bobby, woo!
Well, we said that yesterday.
But you got to get it at least in every video one time, Bobby. Woo! Bye.
Cowboy.
Yeah, boy.